and welcome to the Spirits Within Us. My name is Zena, my team's here and creators here. Any negative energies that are being sent towards the channel, to myself or to the viewer, we transmute those into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. Send out love and hope that they find joy, peace and happiness in their hearts. So, don't know where we're going, let's just get on with the read, yeah. So we have the Moon, Judgment, and the Death card. Straight away. Okay, straight away we have Mars with conflict, trying to force someone, actions, drive, conditioning. Yeah, someone was basically trying to take control onto the Moon. Being very confrontational. Forcing you into doing something that you weren't, you know, you didn't want to do, basically. It's associated with Aries as well. They were trying to condition you. They were trying to, you know, they were trying to make you lose your drive, basically, to be who you are. They were trying to condition you into something different, something that you're actually not. Over Judgment, we have Saturn, that's your root chakra as well, with realistic concerns. And it's wait before you can. Limitless maturity. Okay, so I believe that this individual wasn't very mature. They had no realistic ideas. Basically, they were thinking out of a totally different concept of who you are, you know, who your being is. They were trying to control you. And, you know, we've got it with the Moon. So basically, they were trying to do something. They were doing mind magic, things like that, anything like that. Some sort of magic anyway. Manipulation, basically. It's all about control, isn't it, with Mars? And Saturn isn't, you know, they say Saturn is Satan, basically. So, yeah. And that's over the Judgment. Let's see, can we have something for the Death then, please? Let's have something for the Death. That's 2. We have Cancer over the Death. There was another 2 cards. We had Harmony and we have Aries in the first house. And that's great. If I pulled that, that would go over the Moon anyway. So this could be an Aries involved in this. There had to be a death to this situation because they were messing with your feelings, with your intuition. They were, you know, they were causing problems with you. You could be an healer, basically. You've got very healing energies. So, yeah, you've got someone who was trying to be, or are trying to be, very controlling, confrontational, forcing you to do things that you're not. They're trying to condition you to their way, you know, their will, their way. Judgment was called on this situation, and you basically was told to ground yourself after this situation. You had to ground yourself because of the energies that they were bringing in. Now, death was brought to this situation, you know. We have Ilarian, divine healing. So you had divine healing was brought in on this situation, basically. And it's got honour your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So yeah, basically you're very, you know, you're very healing. You've got a lovely, lovely healing energy. And you had this individual in your life who was basically trying to change you from who you actually are, trying to bring on conflicts and things and doing things, being deceitful. But you've got divine healing, so you are divine healing. I do believe that you heard the call from Creator, basically, and you heard and you listened and you was moved out the way of this situation, because the person, the individual who you was with, don't know who it is yet, but the individual who you were with, they were basically doing Eleanor behind your back, doing things towards you to bring you down, to cause conflict, and to get you out of this divine healing that you were in. You were like always in a good positioning, in an healing ability, and they were trying to stop you from doing that. So Creator stepped in and basically moved you out the way. We have Archangel Michael with Trust in Heaven. So you did, and that's called over the Judgment card. You are safe, Archangel. Angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. So yeah, I do believe this situation's happening at this very moment. You have someone, they could be an Aries in your energy. They're trying to control you. They're trying to stop you from being who you are, basically. You're quite fun loving, giving and caring. And you have divine healing coming in. I do believe you have been hearing the call. You have felt that, something's wrong in this situation. You've been being told to move out of this situation. And you've got Archangel Michael's coming here, and he's standing over the Judgment card with his sword. And he's there, and he's ready to cut the cords and cut whatever he has to do to move you out of this situation, basically. We have the Death card, and we have Gaia, Earth connection. So you're very, very connected, and that's come over mother, over Cancer, which is a very motherly energy anyway. And it's to be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So, and we also had Saturn with the root chakra over Judgment. So this situation it's taken you way out of perspective. It's taken you way out of where you're supposed to be, whatever this individual, I'm going to say, is and has been doing to you. It could be now or the past. So whatever they're doing, whatever's going on, whatever conflicts and whatever they're trying to force you to do, and they're trying to condition you into some way, you have Creator there who is stepping in for the situation, or it could have happened. And Archangel Michael is saying to trust in it. You're being told to ground. You are being told to ground with this Judgment, because this Judgment is being passed on this individual, because there's death being brought, or there's got to be death brought to this situation, because you're connected now to the earth once you've connected with your root chakra and you've grounded yourself, because I believe that you've got very good healing abilities, and you're here to do something actually on this planet. Over the moon, we've got Lady Porter with divine order again now. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So basically, this situation is or was a lesson to learn you about, the way people try to control and boss others about, try to tell people what to do. And with the moon, it's very, in your head, try to get in your head, basically. Moon controls Cancer, and moon is Cancer's planet, isn't it? So, they're trying to do things under the moon to someone who is very connected to the moon, basically. Over the Judgment, we have Radha, a soul flame. right? It's telling you to rediscover a lost part of yourself. So I do believe that you're very connected, or was very connected, to this individual, and you thought they were a part of you. Now, you thinking they were a part of you is because whilst you're with them, or were with them, you were getting an awakening in your body. You were getting the intuitive nudges to be told to move out of the way. You were being guided basically away from this situation. They're not your soul flame. There's judgment going to be passed because they tried to make you believe that they were your soul flame. This is where the mind manipulation, the conflict and the force was coming in. I believe they were very aggressive to you with the Mars in the Aries. They were very, very aggressive, trying to put you down continuously and move you to a different positioning to do for them basically. They were making you believe that they were your flame, and this is why Archangel Michael had to step in and say, you know, they're not. The cords need to be cut. He has actually cut the cords, and he's cutting the cords, because over the Judgment card, and when you got Death, you got Bridget with inner strength. So you did need inner strength in this situation, because Bridget was bringing the inner strength to you to move back to wellness. To understand that you actually do have the power within you. The power comes from within you, and this individual was trying to stop you from being in your powerful energies, in your on your path basically. They were trying to knock you off your path. So Creator had to step in, and we have Kalimar with facing fear. So you had to face your fears with this individual. She's got the twin flame Shiva. She's a very bossy, she's bossy, but she's also very mothering, like Cancer, like Bridget. You've got a lot of ladies here. So you could be a lady, and this was an individual, a male or a female, who was doing this to you. They were trying to put you and change your perspective basically, and to move you off your path. Now, we've got Kalimar she came in to bring stability, to help you put this individual in their place. I believe that you did stand up for yourself, and this is why the Judgment was called, because you knew that something was going on, and with the conflict and the way they were being very forceful, I think that you had to fight back basically. You had to fight back with this individual, whether with it physically, mentally, spiritually. You had to put your whole self into this, because this individual would not stop. They were just trying to bring you down continuously, over and over again, no matter what it was. That's what they were doing. Over the Judgment, we have I can't read it. Melchizedek with higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So yeah, once you called Judgment and you moved out of this situation, you then had to learn about what was actually going on. You had to learn about the lessons that this individual had brought you with the way they were being forceful. And, you know, I believe that this time, I'm saying this time, I believe that you've had, you know, like the majority have had, if you have it once, you have it continuously. If you're of an healing nature, you tend to attract the bad ones, shall we say. So, you know, this is an attraction again, where it was like, you know, you can either say that you were there to help them move out of the way they were, or to heal them in some sort of a way. But, oh God, my light's just gone. At the end of the day, you are that, oh, there you go. You're that person who, you should be the one in control, and they were trying to control you. And you stepped away, and you went into a higher learning phase. You started to learn a little bit more, and you learned about the situation that you were in. And I think this time you actually did learn your lesson. Over the Death, we have Kuan Yin with care and compassion. And this is all over, you know, over the Cancer. And you got Gaia, Mother Earth, very loving, very caring. And it's got choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer an helping hand. So that is who you are. You're a carer, you're a lover of nature, and you help others basically. So, you know, the death was brought to this situation so you could move on into your healing phase, into your phase where you're here to help the planet Earth basically. You're here to not just say you'll sit there and meditate and heal the earth, you know, with your root chakra and being grounded, but you're also here to help others because you've learned a lot from this situation. You learned a lot. And once you walked away and judgment was passed, you had to heal yourself, obviously. So now you can help others with their healing abilities, you know. We're going to go to the fairies. But yeah, basically, this individual was coming in and they were just bringing in conflict. They were trying to bring in fear. They were trying to force you and condition you into a person that you actually wasn't. You know, they were just very, very controlling. We had 2 cards about to come out then. But yeah, you've taken back your power. You've got Archangel Michael there who's cutting all cords and all attachments, moving you out the situation with Creator. And, you know, you basically learned from your mistakes. You've learned. We all have to learn, don't we? We have the moon and it's flourishing, it's in the reverse. So you wasn't flourishing with this individual. You were never going to flourish with this individual. They were basically there just to bring you down. You have judgment with over temptation. So I believe that this individual was also tempted off your energy. They was tempted, yeah, they were using your energy, but they were tempted to stray basically over the death. And this is why a death was brought. We've got shine from within. So, and that's come on the downward side. I believe that that's what they were trying to stop you from doing. They were trying to stop your glow, your shine, your beauty from coming out. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to stop you, basically. There was more hidden depths to this individual, which you knew. You know, there was more being hidden. They were hiding a lot from you, basically. Over the judgment, we have moon energy. So that's why they were being judged for what the moon, they were doing under the moon, basically, for all the deceit, the conflict, the control, what they were doing. And I believe with the temptation, they were being judged also for this is something you didn't see that they were doing behind your back. And that's what they're being judged for the things they were doing behind your back with others, basically. Over the death, we have wisdom, and this was all brought to your attention. And you know a lot more wiser, a lot more cleverer from all of this situation. You know where you stand in life, basically. I believe that it's turned something on in you which you're never going to be able to turn off again. We have transformation. There is no transformation for this individual, and you would not have been able to have transformed this situation, because I believe that they were that, you know, with the Mars and the Aries energies, they were that confrontational and forceful. Whenever you tried to put something towards this individual, they were at you, you know what I mean? It's like, and that's what they were. They were very confrontational. So no matter what you tried to do, no matter how you tried to transform this situation, it was never going to turn into anything better. You may have thought it was going to, but in the end, you had to call judgment on it. You had to walk away. And over the judgment, oh gosh, this is what it's going to be all night, all day, isn't it? We got divination. So yeah, over the judgment, because they were doing spell work, basically, whether it was actual spell work or whether it was just the manipulation of the mind, of the controlling energies. They were doing something basically under the moon, some sort of divination, and this is why the judgment was called. Over the death, you've got new beginnings. So on that, we're going to put these down, because it's like it's going to go off and I'm going to have to order a new one. So we've got new beginnings, and we'll just do the angels of Atlantis, and we're going to close the reading. So basically, yeah, whoever it was that was in your energy, an Aries, I would say, but it could just be Aries energy. Yeah, you've gone into your new beginning phase now. Oh, we've got another card in there. We'll see if it comes out. And yeah, there was basically death brought to these situations, and you're okay now, okay. So over the moon, we have Raziel with intuition. So yeah, you did listen to your intuition about this individual. Over judgment, we have romance. So I do believe that you, with your new beginnings, there is a romance on the card. You've got someone else coming in, if you want it, that is. If you ain't already in that situation. Over the death, we've got planetary cycles, and that's with your new beginnings. So you are now balanced in a good cycle. You know, you're connected with all your planetary cycles, with all your chakras, because your chakras are the planets basically, and you're connected and you're joining and combining with Mother Earth basically. Then we have the moon with integrity with Aniel. So you know, you knew you used your integrity in this situation with this person and moved out of the way. And then when you moved out the way and judgment was called, you've got jovial with joy, and it was a lot more happy. You started to come out to yourself. You started to be yourself, be more natural, be more loving in who you are, basically, once you got this idiot out of your energy. Over the death, we have I am presence with Michael. So that card didn't come. I'm going to close the reading. So basically, whatever this person was doing in your energy, it was all for nothing basically, because they're now facing judgment. Over the moon, we have the Fool. They were a fool to be doing what they were doing basically, and that's on the downward side. So because nothing actually, you know, whatever they were doing was all in vain, because it was never going to work on you. Over the judgment, we have the Empress, and that's come in the reverse position. So that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to stop your business intuition. They were trying to stop you from moving forward, and this is why death had to be brought to these situations. So over the death, we have the Hermit, and that's in the downward position. So they don't even have Creator now on their side. Creator has even turned their back on them, and they're not looking within after all these things that they've actually done towards you. I do believe that the Empress may have been up on the upside, but whatever they've thrown at you, you've basically got your new beginnings. You're centered, you're connected, you're grounding yourself, and you've moved yourself out of this situation, and you're standing in your I am presence. So I hope you've got something from this reading. From myself, my team and Creator, we send you unconditional love, light and healing energy. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.